In the meantime, back here in the studio, joining us this morning, Cindy McNair from Rocky Mountain Feline Rescue and also Dr. Dean Vixman from Evans East Animal Hospital. Before we get to Dr. Vixman, let's talk about Cleopatra. I love the name.
I know.
Because she's actually very sweet.
She does, and she looks kind of exotic, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Tell us about her.
She's an 8-year-old tortie. Her owner had to go into hospice and then subsequently died.
Aww.
But she and her 2 sisters came into the shelter a couple months ago.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. And she's very, very affectionate. She's got this cute little stubby tail, and she gives lots of kisses, and she would be a wonderful companion. She could sit in somebody's lap all day long.
I know. It's a good reminder. I think a lot of times a lot of families don't think about, afterwards, especially for them, and it makes it hard for the pets as well.
It makes it very hard, yeah.
But you think she would do well with kids?
Oh, she'd be great.
Oh, it's okay, Cleopatra.
She's
Let's find you a good home,
pretty
okay?
little face.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Vixman, you're here to talk about Halloween candy, of course, and this time of year, which is enjoyable for us, but for our pets, that can be dangerous, right?
Well, you're right. Halloween is really close, and chocolate toxicity is a big thing this time of year. The toxic principle in chocolate is actually caffeine and theobromine. And the clinical signs that we see associated with it are very similar to a caffeine overdose that you would have in a human being. And it would also depend upon, the severity of the clinical signs would depend upon how much you ingest. So if you have a minor ingestion of chocolate, you might see jitteriness, you might see vomiting, diarrhea. If you see a more severe ingestion, you might even see increased body temperature, muscle tremors, seizures, and even death. What's really important for owners to remember is that the darker the chocolate, the worse it is.
Okay.
So Baker's chocolate is worse than dark chocolate, which is worse than milk chocolate.
Something to keep in mind, especially
Correct.
if you have it around your counter and stuff. There's a tool also to help, right?
Correct.
When it comes
I
to
suggest that
detecting
if pet owners, if their dogs get into chocolate, they can go to a website called petmd.com, and they have a chocolate toxicity calculator. And it allows them to put in the color of the chocolate, how much the pet got into, how much the pet weighs, and it'll let them know, is it kind of a mild toxicity, is it a major toxicity? If it's a major toxicity, you should call your veterinarian, the clinical signs.
Sure.
It's a real useful tool.
All right, something to keep in mind, or just keep the chocolates hidden. Put it that way.
Keep them out of the way. That's
and it
the
helps
best
you
part.
too, so you don't gain a lot of weight from eating a lot, right? All right, to contact Dr. Vixman at Evans East Animal Hospital, you can give him a call, 303-757-7881, for more information on adopting Cleopatra or any other pets from Rocky Mountain Feline Rescue, or on chocolate poisoning in general. Go to our website, thedenverchannel.com, and look for that red TV button.